People are really scared about concussions and whether their children are going to suffer from them. And that may be true, but it may not be true. It may be overblown, or it might actually be true. And we don't know that without conducting research in a systematic way.
Evidence-based medicine is a way to filter out some of our personal biases and beliefs as physicians, and try to use more scientific research and evidence that we know comes from clinical trials to guide shared decision-making with patients.
People hear stories about people who've had concussions because they've played football or because they played soccer, hit a lot of balls, but those are what we call anecdotal evidence. And it's important to conduct research about concussions so that we can gather broader information and collect data on multiple people to see if there's actually a problem with concussions in particular sports or particular activities.
Traditional brain imaging techniques such as a CAT scan or an MRI scan don't really show anything with concussions.
One of the big areas for concussion research is really the recognition or the evaluation of that concussion and being able to identify it right away. What part of the body is the most sensitive to a concussion? Is it a blood test? Is it an eye test? What part of the brain is most sensitive to a concussion that will give us the best amount of, most accurate and precise amount of information to help us make a quick diagnosis and say this person is concussed?
Right now we use a lot of different tools, both subjective, asking the athlete how they're feeling, using symptom-based score sheets, and then also some objective testing with balance, eye tests, some computer tests, or at least some type of cognitive tests. As we look to improve our concussion management, what's going to drive that is really research. The only way we're going to get safer is to really have that capability. And the only way that happens is if we have the permission and have the ability to utilize subjects. And so I would encourage that parent to promote that research and allow that research to happen.
We need as many people to participate as possible so that we can get an accurate sample and really know whether or not it's a high-risk sport to play.
What I think is paramount is really to make sure that we're keeping kids in sports to some extent. I think overreacting without good quality evidence is probably something that is as dangerous as ignoring concussions altogether.
We know as much as we do about concussions and about health in general because of people just like you who have volunteered for research studies. Everyone in our community can get involved, including those who are perfectly healthy and those with underlying health conditions. We invite you to help. For more information, contact your local research university or visit researchmatch.org.